What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Sneaker Knocker, the one and only Judge of Ball Kicks in the Power on YouTube, and you can refer to me as the Sneaker Judge. Now, today's video is about that 350 Boost Adidas semi-frozen yellow zebra joints. They released today at 7 a.m. on FOOTACTION, EASTBAY, FOOTLOCKER, FINISHLINE, and the only one that was late to release them was Champs, which they released I think around 10 a.m. Now, if you missed out on your pair, this is a video that is offering you advice and tips for how to cop sneakers for future references. Now, I was up at 6:50 this morning, and I actually took off from work, which I had an excuse. I had a valid excuse for those, that want to get all technical about responsibilities and shit. I had a valid excuse. I had other things to do. But I was glad I took off work because I would have missed out on my pair. But sneakers, I work so I can buy sneakers. So for those who may try to come at me and call me out, I had a valid excuse. My job will be able to be presented with that excuse come Monday. But for those who think on a higher scale, yes, it is wrong to try to miss work for a pair of shoes. But unfortunately, lucky for me, I had a valid excuse. So I was able to get my pair. I'm glad that I was able to be home for this release because I really wanted this pair of sneakers when it was released. I think in 2015 or 2016, whenever it was released. 2015, 2016, whenever it was released, or 2017, I doubt it was 2017, but I wanted this pair. I bought this shirt just for that pair of sneakers. When I was at Forever 21, I think in Connecticut, I think, at the Waterbury Mall, I bought this specifically for those shoes. And it took me some time to get these shoes, but I'm so happy that Kanye and Adidas decided to restock these and release them, because now I have my pair. It was hard, and this story is crazy because for those who have the FINISHLINE app, that app is crazy, and I don't recommend that you try to get your sneakers that you are looking to get that is limited on FINISHLINE, because the amount of traffic on that website, they had like some promotional ad or whatever come up while you trying to log into the application on your phone that has you wait. It says you have to wait. So it took about like a good 5 minutes for them to actually give me access to the app. And then upon getting access to the app, I had my pair, my size 12, added to the chart. But my checkout was not going through. It kept saying secure checkout, but it would not process the order. And a part of that reason, I think, is because I have a $20 off VIP discount that they offer you when you reach 200 points on every purchase. And I feel like everybody that went to FINISHLINE had that had that $20 discount. So that's why I don't think my checkout went through. A lot of people was on FINISHLINE. Luckily, I was able to use my other apps. I was going to make a purchase on FOOTLOCKER and FOOTACTION, but then I thought about EASTBAY. EASTBAY, I have my little preference with EASTBAY because I'm able to use my PayPal or my regular checkout. And with EASTBAY, I was able to use my PayPal. So that's how I was able to get the shoe early. And I ended up paying close to $250 with tax and the shipping included, which I don't mind, because even if I would have got the $20 off on FINISHLINE, I would only be saving around $30, because the final checkout for me on FINISHLINE was $216. That's with taxes, because they had free holiday shipping. Shout out to FINISHLINE. They always looking out for their customers, but when it comes down to these limited releases, y'all are not helpful. The app is not useful because it shuts down. It's too much traffic. People have to wait in line. By the time they get access to the app, they can't even check out the size that is available because the website is not allowing for the checkouts to go through. So shout outs to EASTBAY, because EASTBAY came through for me. I got my size 12, and then upon making my final purchase and seeing my summary of my order, I started shopping around. I was thinking about hitting the green light and copping another pair, but then I went to StockX. I went to StockX to see the value of this shoe, and the value has gone down tremendously. It's not that much you can make off copping these semi-frozen yellow V2s, 350 joints, and thinking you're gonna like resell it and make back a reasonable profit. You're gonna make the most $50 on top of what you spent, and it's not really worth going through that much trouble to purchase a sneaker for $250 and then make back $300 off of it. So it's really not that much. So for those who have their pairs, shout out to y'all. I highly don't recommend that people who already have the original pair that released go out and buy another pair, because if you already have the pair, you really don't need two. You're not going to make too much selling it to somebody else. So for everybody that was able to get their pairs, shout out to y'all. We are grateful. We are the lucky ones. We was able to get our pairs. What I noticed as I kept looking on these apps, the sizes that went out the fastest was the big size. You had the 16s, the 15s, the 14s, the 13s, the 12 and a half, the 12s. Those went out first on most of the apps that I checked, which you will see in this video. FOOTLOCKER had they big sizes out first. FOOTACTION, FINISHLINE was completely sold out within 30 minutes. 30 minutes, FINISHLINE was already sold out of all of their pairs. Now you have FOOTLOCKER and FOOTACTION. They lasted about a good hour and a half, I would say 2 hours tops, that they still had people being able to go on their app and purchase the sneaker because they had sizes. But they were sold out of the big sizes that I mentioned, as well as the 7.5s on all of the sites that I already mentioned. The FOOTLOCKER, the FINISHLINE, the FOOTACTION. Though in the EASTBAY, they had the minimal sizes, 7.5 to the 16s, the 15s, the 14s, the 13s, the 12.5s, and the 12s. Those were sold out. Now it took some time for the 12s to sell out, but the 12.5 to 16 already sold out. But it took some time for the 12s to get sold out, but they were the next to go. 12s was immediately out. Now the sizes that stood around, and this is some tips for future references, the sizes that hung around for an hour to hour and a half to 2 hours tops was 11.5, 11, 10.5, 10s, and all the way up to a size 8, but not a size 7.5. So now for people who look for these limited sneakers and probably don't have the time available for them to wake up at 7 a.m. or go to the store because they're at work, do your due diligence, have your resources, have someone in your family, a friend of yours, be able to make this purchase for you, because these sneakers are not that hard to get. They are available. You just have to know how to go about it. Now, I was already prepped to the sneaker 7 days prior, so that's a week before the release was made. I tried to, I entered in the raffle on FINISHLINE. I didn't hit. I made my reserves. Shout out to Sniper Jones, because he actually helped me be able to make reserves, because I didn't know that the launch locator is how you make your reserves. But once I watched the video of his, I was able to find out that that's how you make a reserve for a sneaker. But I didn't hit on no site. Not Champs, not FOOTACTION, not FOOTLOCKER. No site did I hit. So those are not really useful, because 9 times out of 10 you're not going to be a winner. And for the people who actually do win on those reservations and those raffles, it's like winning the lottery. It's 1 out of a million. You're really lucky. So future references, follow the news. Try to get as much information prior to the sneaker release date, so you can prepare yourself for how it's going to be released. When I seen that it was going to be released at 7 a.m., I knew that my chances was high, because not a lot of people wake up at that time. Like, you really have to be on it to wake up at 7 a.m. knowing that that's the reason why you're up, because you're looking to purchase the sneaker. Most people probably waited. Most people probably just depending on being able to go to the store and, you know, try to see if they was going to be able to purchase the sneaker that way. But shout out to Kanye and Adidas, because allowing the time to be able to purchase a sneaker to be at 7 a.m. is way better than that normal time that is like 10 a.m., which is the normal time that Champs had it at. But I'm so thankful that they had it at 7 a.m. because I was able to purchase the sneaker, and I finally got it in my collection. I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got about 5 Yeezys now. Sorry for my miscount. In my collection. And my final pair is only going to be one more pair of sneakers for this year. And I don't know what's going to be my outcome for next year, because I have purchased so many sneakers within a matter of months. And I think it's time to take a chill pill. So coming 2019, I'm only going to be giving y'all real thought out content that nobody has yet to present on YouTube. It has already been presented, but not on YouTube. And that's where my lane is going to be created at. That's going to be my avenue. So everybody be on the lookout for that. So that's the tips. The tips is to be able to get some information about the sneaker prior to its release date. Check the time it's going to be released. Know the sizes that are available. Know your size and know how quick they're to be sold out, because like I said, the sizes that were quick to sell out were the big size. The sizes from 8 to 11 and a half, they still were available, and it had the time length of an hour to 2 hours tops. So an hour, hour and a half, 2 hour tops, you have enough time. So know that for future references on future pairs that you're looking to cop that may be limited. And for the most part, that's about it. And that's the only advice and tips that I can give you. And as you may see throughout the video, I'm going to add the footage that I was able to screenshot and video record on my phone, and let y'all know the process that I went through. Let y'all know what I was able to review and record for you guys, because it's not that hard to get a sneaker that you want. You just have to do your due diligence, do your research, know the market, know what sizes go the quickest, know your size. So if you know that you're a size 12 and the bigger sizes that I mentioned go fast, you just gotta be on it. And you can't rely on one app. You have to have multiple apps ready. Like when FINISHLINE wasn't working, because I was so thirsty to save some money, that I took about 15 to 20 minutes just on FINISHLINE. Now I could have messed up my chances by just focusing on one app and not trying to figure out what's happening on the other apps. So I took about 15 to 20 minutes, because when it wasn't working on my phone, I went on So my camera died, but I'm back where I left off. I think I was talking about spending like 15 to 20 minutes on FINISHLINE with the uses of my phone app and my computer, and that still didn't work out. But I'm glad I was still lucky to be able to make my purchase on EASTBAY. The reasons why I didn't want to make the final purchase on FOOTLOCKER or FOOTACTION is because I like to make secure orders on PayPal, and not all the time do I have the money available on certain cards that I use. So PayPal is always guaranteed to make purchases without, losing any time. So there you have it. Those was my tips on how to be able to secure a pair of sneakers for future references that may be limited. And if you like what you've seen today, there will be more great videos to come. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, comment down below. You have tuned in with the Sneaker Knocker, the one and only Judgeable Kicks in the Power on YouTube. And you can refer to me as the Sneaker Judge. Peace.